good, wasn't it? Good evening, everyone. They wouldn't be us if there wasn't a little bit of technical hitch at the last minute.
Massive, by the way.
Don't worry, that's moving in a second. Just good evening, everyone. Look, more excitingly than anything else, look who's here.
Hi, guys.
Everybody is in the house. Right, let's try that. That's a little better. How is everyone? This evening, I can breathe now. Yeah. For a second. Hopefully, if you're in the chat, you can hear me. You can see us. All is good.
Hi Ben, hi Richard, hi Sav.
Hi Sav, yes.
Ben
Carey is in the chat. Caddy extraordinaire from Celtic Manor. Superb.
Still waiting for his little brown envelope.
Well, yeah.
little side.
He did get, we did get the point. So yes, there is obviously some percentage going in there at some point. So yes, good evening everyone. Hope you are all well. It feels strange. Strange to have everybody here.
Yes.
And nice that you guys can talk while I do all the bits,
While you do the bits.
without trying to feel like I have to hold all the
me
shit.
and Ryan were both like,
He ain't ready.
oh, he's ready, yeah.
He ain't ready. He ain't done it.
And also you can actually see what's going on,
yes,
rather than just talking to a blank screen.
Yeah.
It is excellent. Gramps is in the house. Gramps, how are you? Hope you've recovered from Celtic Manor.
Yes.
So
how I know I haven't been here. It's been a month since I've been here. I want to know how you guys found Celtic Manor, because I know you spoke about it a little bit last week, but now you've had another week off and another sort of would you do it again? Would you go again?
Yeah, I think we would.
Yeah.
I think the trip is perfect. I think the organisation of the trip is fine. I think it's a nice. The resort is perfect. I think we could have done with going a month later. I think obviously the price goes up a lot once you get into April, May time. We were lucky we got March pricing in April because they couldn't accommodate what we needed. But I reckon another month on that golf course and it would have been really mint. Wouldn't it?
So some of the greens, especially on the 2010, were a little bit sort of still recovering, a little bit bumpy, but still rolled okay. Like I say, in months' time they're going to be a lot better. But in terms of the resort, they bust you around. The food was brilliant. Yeah. Service was really good.
You literally
the guys
need to
on
go
the buses
anywhere.
were superb.
They were great.
Just come and get you at any time, and
because there are a lot of them are still the same bus drivers that have been there since Ryder Cup days. So you'd get in, you'd have a chat to a bus driver for 5 minutes.
The guy going down to the 2010, he was just like, "I won us the Ryder Cup," and we were like, "All right,
yeah, why is that?
Go on in." And he's like, "I hit Tiger Woods with a luggage trolley. You're welcome."
It's like literally tells everybody that. And
Brilliant.
it was
That's his claim to fame.
Yeah.
Claim to fame. I hit Tiger Woods with a luggage trolley. Well,
Exactly.
Whatever we need to do to win a Ryder Cup, because
we'll take it however way we can get it.
Absolutely.
Might need to hit them all with a lorry this time.
Might need to tell him it's not in Rome.
Yeah.
Just tell him it's somewhere else. Right, so let's get started. We've got a few people in the chat. So let's start with last week's tournament, the Zurich Classic, and we're going to be focusing later on the European Tour. But first of all, Ryan, talk us through what was a quite an exciting, but a little bit uneventful on the last day, Zurich Classic.
I'd like to say I watched it.
All right.
Yeah,
You're too busy sleeping,
but
were you?
no, I was too busy with. It was too busy with a few other things. But yeah, so I didn't see it. But here we are. Here's our two winners. And
yes.
I only briefly saw the winner, and I thought Scotty Scheffler. And I was like, for goodness sake, this guy's on a roll, because it was Schauffele, not Scheffler. And I'd only quickly looked on my phone to see who won. I was like, oh, so many people have picked him this week. But no, just the one to pick him. Just the one
person picking him.
So Cantlay Schauffele winning 29 under, which always upsets me, but it's slightly different. I know it's different,
very different,
which is fine, and I'm okay with it this week.
Even more impressively, it's really 29 under for 2 rounds. Because they play 2 rounds of foursomes, which is
They were 13 under
incredibly
18
difficult. Exactly, incredibly difficult format. They shot 12 under on day 3 on its own.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
they were 25 under for 2 days.
Exactly. So and actually, then 4 under for 2 rounds of foursomes is very good going. And nobody, they had 6-shot lead on the last day. No one was going to catch them.
No, of course.
And they didn't.
No. So I do have a bone to pick with you as well. Saying
With me?
with you, yeah.
Okay.
There's no cut this week. We were told.
Yes, we were.
So
It did come as a shock to both.
did
of us.
come
Came as a shock to all of us.
all of us. Went on Saturday.
He had me hook, line, and sinker.
went,
As soon as he said no cut, I went to 4 people when I was going to have 2.
Now, anything I can do to gain an
And
advantage.
he won.
And he won.
Patrick Reed.
There we go.
It's
new Reed.
moved.
If the
new
boot
Reed.
fits. If the boot fits.
So
I'm
here we
happy.
are. Anyway, bottom half of the table, and no minus. No one that got minus figures, so everyone at least got some points.
Oh, so you did give people minus for the miscuts?
Of course
As,
I did.
Oh, crikey. Okay, I thought they might have just been zeroed because I'd quoted no
Beat me,
cut.
Dad.
Definitely not.
Beat your dad?
Um,
No.
And Sav, don't worry about it.
so yeah, there was
Some low scoring
some
there.
low scoring. It was always going to be tough with the odds as they were because
I thought it was going to be right without any cut.
Yeah, but
There was a cut.
There was a cut. So Ben, first timer,
Yes.
did fairly well for his first
Yeah,
time
first
out.
foray.
So well done, Ben.
And Max Ballum
Max.
as well. I have to say, Max probably isn't in the chat today, but Max is renowned for not picking the right
Not
people.
picking the right people.
We know what's
or
going
not
on.
even
So
picking people that are playing that week.
halfway up the
We
bottom
definitely,
half, he's done
definitely
well.
did
had some
this
picks this
Adsy,
week.
good evening.
Right, here we go. Top half.
Top half. Here we go.
And we're
Coming
talking about
through.
first-time players.
Yes.
Here we go.
Rav. Is that Owen's first week?
Well, it is this season.
This-
I don't
oh yeah,
think.
yeah. I think he has played in the past, but
And
yes.
he didn't play any of last season.
No.
So any of this current
Well played.
format. So yeah, only person to
Look
pick
at
the
you,
winner.
Si.
Well, you know.
So Anti
You're
Martin,
not too good at this.
They're
Stuart,
good, aren't they? They're doing really well.
you and Mark, all
Yes.
of those points on their own,
Yes.
20 plus points,
Yeah.
is a really, really good return.
Yeah, I always think
without-
anything above 20 points, 20, 30 points is really
Yeah,
good going.
So there's some, and let's be fair, all of those, even sort of,
Yeah.
James at 19,
Yeah.
Rosansky 13, they are
Good
good
scores.
returns.
And also, what I like about this, having only just seen this, Ravden won. Oh no, he didn't win because he gets 150 points. So I thought, it was
150
100, I thought he'd won on his own anyway.
No,
but
no,
no,
he won. So he
the
won
winner
with-
did
with
win.
the,
Yeah.
with the 50 with 150 point
Ah,
bonus. So
Crouchy is in the chat for the first time ever.
lovely, Mr.
You
Spreadsheet.
demand a recount.
No,
No recounts here.
You've got the formulas. You've got the spreadsheet. You
Oh, he said he picked Xander and Co. So is that us? See, that's potentially where the emojis that
Yeah,
you sent for your pictures.
I did have to question the emoji.
So did chef mean Scheffler or Schoffle?
Chef.
I would go with Scheffler because that is how it's pronounced, and that is we did that when you came through.
I said chef, and I said who's the chef? And you went
Scheffler, I presume.
You see,
Okay.
Oh.
if you're not
He
going to
did-
put their names, you're just going to do some sort of emoji wordplay. Then it's going to be very, very difficult.
To be
You
fair,
get who you given.
to be fair to him, he did say he'd pick the winner all the weekend.
Right.
So
Okay.
we can
we may have to relook at that.
we
but-
can relook at that.
Ooh.
But anyway, Ravden, good week.
Well done.
Good week for you.
Yes.
Yes, so there we are. So let's have a quick look at.
Quick look at our table.
Our table
Look at this is more impressive writing. Normally we gloss over this screen, but today, funnily enough, we're going to be staying on it for a little
Pause right
while.
a little bit. It's early days.
He's at the bottom.
He's at the bottom. Ryan is at the bottom. So
I've
he's
struggled.
he's-
I really have
he's-
struggled.
And now we've got European tour.
I know.
he's taken on all the abuse of the last couple of seasons about being at the top of our little leaderboard.
Yeah, but
And he's going slow start.
Because he didn't pick it on Monday morning.
He didn't pick it on Monday morning after the event, exactly.
I do like to make a surge late on though, as it has been known.
Exactly.
So anyway, you lot don't care about ours.
No.
Obviously, you all care about yours. So let's have a look at the overall bottom half.
Bottom half, first of all, here we go.
Very surprising.
Marcus Lee at the bottom and Ben Swanton. That is, I mean, Ben obviously only played the 1 week so far.
So Marcus
but
had a -3 and then a plus 4. So yeah, struggling. It's interesting. I quite like looking at it with like no decimal places. It makes me
you
feel
like
much-
that?
I much
You don't like
happier.
a decimal place, do
Oh,
you?
it's
Don't like,
horrid. It's
and you
not
didn't
very
like
round.
all the big figures that we had before,
No,
so you're
I hate
quite
that.
enjoying
I'm
these.
enjoying it. It's getting better.
So if everyone
Anyway.
could just stay in single figures for Ryan, please, that'd be lovely.
No, you can you can keep going up. I
You
don't
get
mind.
rounded.
but-
So you get it rounded.
There we are.
Okay, so to the top then, obviously, we've got a
Top 10.
recount for Crouchy to go in with a few more points
we'll have to
in there. So that'll be interesting. That'll be will he be enough to catch Beaton and Headley? I don't know. So we'll have a.
I'm not sure.
Potentially, Ryan can have a quick look at that in a second while we go through in a second. Don't worry about it just yet. But at the moment, Kieran Headley, former champion, Ed Beaton,
nice, close,
very
I like
close.
it.
And I think once you put Crouchy with another 150 points, which is what he's going to get essentially on top of that, puts him at 189 potentially around and about. So it could be 3 people really, really close.
And then
which is what we want to see.
Mark really playing really well. 93 points
Without a winner.
with no winner is really solid.
Yes.
You take the 150 off all the boys above him.
Yeah.
And
more importantly than that, I'm on 45 points, so I would be in 5th place.
You would be.
Which means, that is unheard, uncharted territory for us to be in amongst the viewers rather than on the bottom.
I'm just going to remind you of one little fact. At the start of last season, I was very smug and finished last.
There's every chance that's going to happen
So
again.
this season, I'm going to shut up.
So there we go. Anyway, before we go on to anything else, while Crouchy is still in the chat, he was, of course, the winner of the Masters goodies. So Crouchy, coming to you next Thursday, I'm going to see you. We have a baseball cap from the Masters, only purchasable at the Masters. And
this is very.
The boys are very jealous about this. You're going to not see it because the light's not going to catch it. But ball marker is beautifully cut out ball marker.
Yes.
It is.
It could be actually
splendid.
cut out of the box.
You're going to try and.
No.
I don't think you can get it out of the box very easily. I had a little look at it.
Very nice. It's all hollowed out.
Oh,
Beautiful.
It's really nice. Yes, very
Masters
nice.
logo 2022 in the middle.
Yeah.
It's
splendid.
And we're all going to have a little read of this.
Yes.
So a spectator guide from the Masters.
Yes.
And just a nice little flick through all of the different
Stats,
bits and
information,
pieces.
where to stand, where are the grounds,
So
So
good.
thank you very much to Dennis, one of my members, who brought those back. Yes, Dennis had a very interesting weekend at the Masters. He was there Saturday and Sunday,
Right.
but he was only on the golf course on Saturday because he was in hospitality on Sunday.
I thought you were going to say
hospital.
No. And something that we
Of course, isn't it?
on Magnolia Lane.
Yeah.
Okay. But yes, he had all the free food and drink and 7 screens to watch it on. But something that I've never heard reported before, the hospitality have a 4-hole golf course at Masters standard spec that they can just go out and play.
Get out.
Imagine being smashed on the at the Masters playing golf.
But I'd never heard that before. He's got a 4-hole golf course with green, like they can go and play.
They've just got a load of golf clubs and you go.
Just off you go. I think it's pitch and putt type stuff, but
wicked.
Unbelievable.
Fill your boots.
Is he walking in going, who won? I don't know. I've had so much fun.
So thank you for Dennis for that. And thank you for all the stories that you've told us. That was quality.
Good.
So that concludes the roundup. Ryan's going to just pipe down a little bit while he sorts Crouchy's points out. If you are new, before we move on to this week's event, this is how the fantasy golf works. I'm going to pop a little thing up on the screen. Each week we're going to tell you a tour event. You're going to have 100 points to spend on up to 4 players. You can split that denomination between 1 or 4 players however you like, and it's all based on their finishing position against their betting. So if they win, you get 150 point bonus plus your stake times by their betting odds at the start of the week. In a minute we're going to put the betting up on the screen. You get your picks in the comments, we go for it, you get loads of points, we get some points, you get to brag about it that you're better than us, and that's the way it works.
It's
pretty much as simple as that. But if you do miss the cut, you get minus points. If you finish in the top 50, you get some points.
Just look at ours. And
Watch who we pick and then pick other people, basically. So there we go. That is that. So what is our event this week, Mr. Trett?
So we're at PGA Catalunya this week.
Yes, we are.
We are. So this is the venue that they use for tour school.
Yes.
So this is normally a very stressful place to be.
Yes, exactly.
On the European Tour.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, tour school is 7 rounds in 7 days, 3 rounds cut, and then you go for it for your European Tour placing.
Bearing in mind, most
ranking.
people have already had to do regional and other qualifying for
probably
that.
2 lots of qualifying, so probably 72 holes before they get to that point.
Yes. And then the big boys that go in at that stage.
Come in at that stage.
Tough school.
Yes, so tough to get around there. Normally a very stressful place, but a very picturesque place. One place I'd actually looked at for next year's trip.
Yes.
So keep an eye on the coverage this week and let us know if it looks like it's somewhere you'd like to go. But some great shots over water. You've got some big elevation changes. You've got nice tree-lined fairways. Tough targets at times. Some really sloping greens. So it's a great golf course. It's normally a very stressful place to be, as I said. But like this week, depending on what the weather's been like in Spain, which I couldn't tell you.
Wet.
It's
been wet.
Yeah, if it's wet, I think they'll go low.
Yeah, if it can't dry it out and firm it up, there's every chance the boys will go low, which is what we want to see. We like to see birdies. We just don't like to see. Ryan don't see too many. He's just not like that. But like 12, 15 under is what I like to see. Ben Carey's saying he's always wanted to caddy there. Well,
there we go.
Feel free. You want to fly over for a day to caddy there?
More
than welcome. You can definitely play.
Yeah,
So what we're going to do now, we are going to put the betting on the screen. While we do that, if you know what your picks are, get them in. Obviously, a lot of people don't know before you tune in whether we're doing PGA Tour or DP World Tour. So I don't expect quite so many picks as we sometimes have, but about 20 seconds on each page, and then away you go. I will also start with my picks because I know that they are right in front of me. So I'm going to go Rasmus Højgaard. Looking forward to watching the Højgaard brothers next week at the Belfry. I'm going to go Otaegui. I can't remember what his first name is, but again, a name that I've seen a few times around. Kalle Samuja, who I think is just going to be massive, and I think he's just going to keep on doing really well on European Tour. And my old mate, watched him many times, Alvaro Quiros. Big fan of Alvaro Quiros, good golfer.
Wax it.
Spanish, lots and lots of
all you need to know.
Experience, and all you need to know.
So
Max Ballum, good evening in the chat.
You've split that, so 10 Højgaard, 10 Otaegui, 50 on Shimoda, and 30 on your Quiros.
Yeah, so just
weighted the top.
With my spreadsheet telling me what my expected denominations are, I can have a little play with that. I've got to catch it. I was dead last on the last run, so
if you rock up at the old WhatsApp as well, I've sent you a couple of photos that you can throw up because Crouchy will be very happy to see.
Oh, Crouchy will be very happy, Willie. Okay, so let's just go through. We've got two more pages of betting, and we've also Adsy's got some picks in the chat.
Yes,
wicked.
So go for it, Tretty.
So he's got Wood 10, Miliozzi 25. What was that?
Batasio. He's obviously been doing some research as well.
Jane Waterdonan.
Jana Waterdonanon.
Try spelling that when you're 5.
Yeah.
When you're 5.
When you get to school, no, I ain't got enough paper.
Even chaps, I send dummies over to you. I'm all in on Daniel Van Tonda the Tonga.
Oh, Marcus Lee's loving an all in this season.
Lee.
He really is.
I'm a little...
Sav is definitely going to get one of these as we go back on screen for saying there's no cut this week. Is Matsuyama playing? Not on the European Tour, Max. Not on the European Tour.
Sav, you've sent pics. I do believe they're from the wrong tour.
What's he sent?
He has sent...
See, we've thrown everyone off with the old...
Perez, Cabrera Bello, which I can understand, but I don't think Answer or Woodland are playing in Spain.
No,
wrong ones.
No, definitely not.
No, try again.
Try one more time. Right, continue with your picks, Tretty, while I look up these images for Mr. Crouch.
I just need you to click on that because I've forgotten.
Oh, I see.
I've got Adrian Maronk.
You have indeed.
With 25. I've got Ryan Fox, 25. Got Tom Lewis for 25. And I've got Jorge Campillo.
Ah, Jorge Campillo?
Yeah.
Nice.
25.
Nice. And Gramps is in the chat with his picks as well.
Oh, no, Dad. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
It's got Meronk and Fox as well.
Like father, like son.
Fisher, Perez.
Oh, Stewie Fisher playing, is he? Nice, well done, Stu. Fabulous. Didn't realise.
He told me he's playing next week.
Didn't realise you were on the tour.
Player, any?
Yeah. Right. Well, while Simon's doing a little bit of tip-tapping on the old WhatsApp, here are mine. I've picked because I don't know the DP World Tour as it is now known. I'm rubbish with players. I've just picked people I know.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
that's a good way to do it.
So I've gone for Bland.
I thought you were going to say me inside.
Yeah. Bland 25. I've gone for Twitter's funny man, Eddie Pepperell.
Yeah,
25.
Nice pick.
Fox 25 and Wood for 25. Chris Wood formerly of Birmingham,
his wife would let him.
Burnley, now of Newcastle United and DP World Tour.
There you go.
There you go.
Chris Wood.
Perfect.
Well done
Right.
him.
Backstory.
Yeah.
Backstory.
There we
Okay,
are.
keep
So-
going. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
Max Bellum. No, Matsuyama is not playing.
No. So, all in Daniel Van Tonder.
Marcus.
Okay.
It's-
No. Max Bellum.
Yes, it's European, or
European.
DP World Tour.
Oh,
as
Max
it's
has
now
gone all in Van.
He's
Tonder
gone
as well.
all in
Yes.
Van Tonder.
Nice, good stuff.
Very good.
Good stuff.
Okay, hold
Who
the
else?
line for 2 more
Uh,
seconds. I'm
else
just
in? No.
throwing these picks in here.
Well, Marcus says he's following my lead, so like.
That's never a good idea. We don't
Any other
recommend
year,
that.
any other year, Marcus, I'd be overjoyed because he bottoms that.
Since we got him.
Uh,
Here we go.
Crouchy.
Crouchy coming in.
Incoming, sir.
177.40. That's going to round to 177. And that means that Crouchy is top with 194. Well done, sir.
Any good?
Is he still here?
probably not.
Let us know in the chat.
He's probably throwing his toys out of the pram because
No,
he
I
didn't
don't
understand
think
his
I
emojis.
think he's all right.
So Richard Hodge, Otegi 20, Nikolai Hogard 20, Jameson 20, Haotong Lee 40.
I nearly went with the Haotong Lee. I've liked the Haotong Lee pick in the past. Guarantee he's going to
Just anyone picking one of the Hogard brothers this week, please let me know whether it's a Nikolai or a Rasmus.
So obviously
because-
Hodgie has done here for you.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
Definitely need to know which one you're picking, otherwise you will get the lowest
Lowest
denominator, I'm afraid.
Yes. What have I
Anas
missed?
Perez. Oh, what's that?
Oh no,
Duplessis.
Dupes.
Duplessis
Duplessis and Peps.
Funny man.
and funny man Eddie
Good
Peck.
picks, Ben. Good picks indeed.
What is it?
Yes. What did we? Have we missed anyone?
No, no. As he put hashtag all in club, but like.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I
didn't-
think he's going on Matsuyama,
he's-
but like.
What?
I don't know. He's put hashtag all in club,
Oh,
but
because
he
we were
actually
talking about
relates-
Marcus Lee.
Ah.
Here we go. There he is. Sav is going all in on Nikolai
Ooh,
Hogard.
he felt stressed.
Following.
He felt stressed that
Felt
he
the
had the wrong
pressure.
people in
Felt
there.
the pressure.
And then
Felt
he's
the pressure.
chucked
Just gonna
two
go one.
people out that actually were in. Error.
Error.
They're going to do well now, and you're going to be like,
100%.
no!
Nope.
It's a bit like having people in your betting slip and going, nah, I don't reckon.
No. Sorry. And then they do.
So
Oh.
Marcus and Max, I've just realised, have both gone all in Van Tonder.
You sent me Dommy Rose. He said you sent me Dommy Rose picks.
Can't find his phone.
Can't find the phone. Apologies. Hold the line, guys.
So yeah, if you're watching this back and you want to get involved, then just put your picks in the comments below, and then we'll definitely go in the system and be ready next week.
Indeed.
And I encourage anyone to put them in our comments. It just helps us out with YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube love it
Love
when
a
we
comment
get
and an
we get
interaction.
comment and
Comment
it
and
just
a like.
boosts
Always
Yeah,
us.
always hit the like
the
button.
like button.
Yeah, like everybody watching now, hit the like button.
Oh yeah.
Pick the
Everyone
top
there.
three in the Mexico Open.
You probably have, Sav, but you know, never mind. So Wiesberger, Larathabal, Otegi, and Ryan Fox, 25 points each for Dominic Rowe.
A
Marvellous.
lot of love for the Fox.
A lot of love for the Fox and a lot of love for Otegi,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I'm happy about
I
because
nearly went burnt.
you do like a burnt, don't you?
Yeah.
You like a bit of burnt. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So
Yeah.
there we go. That is the preview show. We smashed it through. Who are we missing? Some
everyone.
regulars. There's quite a few
Everyone.
regulars missing, so we'll do some scraping, get some people,
Got a
get some
Swanson, but
people
he's
involved.
abroad.
Bit quiet on the chat as well, and
Probably sleeping.
DP World Tour was people feel a bit more anxious about picking. Don't they? We'll find a
I
DP.
don't know,
World-
you don't, Lee. You don't like
I
the,
hate
you don't like
DP
European
World
Tour. I'm just going to keep calling it European Tour.
European
So, hang on, 1 second. Hold the line. Every time.
There we go.
It goes
Topic of the week.
Topic of the week.
Always takes ages to load up, and then repeats really quickly. But topic of the week. Greg Norman, Saudi. It's happening, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm quite surprised we've got this far through without talking about it, to be honest.
I didn't want to talk about it until we started
Until we
to
know.
actually have some confirmation of play.
He's only signed up to play at the Open because it gives that more publicity.
Yeah,
Mickelson's going, whatever.
yeah.
I'm giving up caring. Like
Westwood Poulter,
Westwood Poulter Garcia.
Kevin Naar.
Yeah.
Westwood Garcia, Kevin Naar.
You're already rich enough. You don't need to do this.
Do they though? Like,
What are they? Look, Garcia has said, "I need to set my family up." With what else? What else do they need?
This is the.
It's just greed for me.
This is the football Super League all over again, isn't it? You know,
it's difficult because they do have a short career. It's very, very.
They don't. Mickelson's how old?
Yeah, but they don't necessarily going to win so much, and it's not guaranteed. They don't guarantee any money any week, are they?
No.
Other than appearance money, it is a stink load of money. They do risk not being allowed back on the PGA Tour.
And also for me, like Westwood, Poulter, Garcia, you're going to be allowed to be Ryder Cup captain now?
Possibly not. Possibly not.
I'm a bit shocked.
You're going to be allowed to play Ryder Cup.
There you go.
Westwood and Poulter, and I'm shocked at those three. To be fair,
I can understand the Poulter and Westwood because I don't see them playing Ryder Cups, etc. I don't
the Ryder
understand.
Cup captaincy is a different thing, though.
I don't
isn't
understand Garcia.
Because he's still competitive.
Setting up your
but
family.
Westwood was competitive at the back end of last year.
Mm.
He was pushing. It was 3 seconds in a row. Like he was pushing wins for 3 weeks in a row. Like
what did the IPL do for cricket? Like made everybody a mercenary. That's what the IPL did for cricket.
Yeah, definitely. And to be fair,
but it's not about what it's about. Like it's about fans, isn't it? They don't care. Like if you look at it on the other side, and it's like I'm not like. They play in Saudi, they don't play in Saudi. My problem is that they're playing in Saudi, not that they're having a breakaway competition.
Well, it's not in Saudi, is it? First event's in London.
Oh, is it?
It's first event's in London. It's all around the world.
It's Saudi money. It's the Saudi money, and that's the. I think that's probably more the issue.
What did the IPL do to cricket? And I reckon he said that as you.
No, I read it.
Oh, you read? That's what you read, was it?
Yeah.
But it's the problem is that you've had two staple tours for a long, long time, and people are quite happy to see successful Europeans turn their back on the European tour to go and play in America.
Well, they have to play a split schedule if they want to then play other things.
If they want to, exactly. But do we need Greg Norman's thing to happen for a few years for it to be acceptable? You know, because the European tour was only in Europe, and then they managed to basically make it a world tour over a lot of years.
Yeah.
Of building that to try and build it up to something. I don't know. I think competition is good for sport because it keeps all the tours honest and it keeps them all giving us, the fans, the best product. Because, to be honest, golf tournaments are quite stale. They're the same 4-round stroke play events. Will this team franchise thing be successful? We don't know until they've tried it. But it's the risk that these players are taking for me. That's the difficulty. You know, are they going to be allowed to play in the majors? What are they going to do about Ryder Cups?
And
what are
if
they
they
going to
can
do
put
about
that
other
much money in at a split second's notice to make a tour out of nothing, they can also pull it at a split second's
notice? Correct. Yeah, definitely. But equally, it's all this sports washing type stuff that's been talked about, and obviously all the stuff that happens in Saudi and human rights and stuff. If they can make a success of this, it does give a bit more kudos to the country, a bit like Qatar and the Football World Cup. You know, that's nothing different, really, is it? You know, they're not a footballing nation. How have they got the World Cup?
Yeah.
It's very debatable whether that should have happened or not. And look, it's interesting. I personally think it's good for golf to have companies, countries, money wanting to put money into the sport.
Yeah, 100%. Like to have that coming in. It's just in the way where it's come from and what it's being used for.
Yeah.
Is another thing that doesn't sit well. It's like it's one thing for RBC to sponsor something for like.
Yeah.
Mickelson's a bit weird for me. Like he comes out 1 minute saying he's using it as leverage against the PGA Tour to try and change things to make stuff better, and then next minute it's like, I'm just going now.
Yeah,
it's almost like, thanks for building me to what I am today.
Yeah, I'm going to use that.
I'm now going to use this. I'm going to go over here. Thanks.
Yeah. And yes, the PGA Tour have given him that stage, haven't they?
Yeah.
And he has been paid for that. His argument would be that he's a self-employed contractor and he's gone where the best opportunities are.
He is, but he isn't. So there must be something that you've signed for the PGA Tour because he has to now be released.
Yeah.
So there must have been something in that contract initially when you get on
Well,
tour.
it's the media rights that you're being released from, isn't it?
So
being representing something else.
So there has to be that from it. So he would have known what he signed up for.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But at that point, he hadn't got any money.
Well, and he hadn't got any other. Well, literally for him, he hadn't
And
got
there's
any
a
money.
lot of talk that at the minute the only reason he's going is because he hasn't got any again.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting, and for a long time I thought it wasn't going to happen. You know, we've spoken about quite a few Premier League golf and all these things. Then all of a sudden, this Greg Norman Saudi thing.
I think it's just there's just too much money there not to throw some at it for a little while.
Yeah, and for players like Westwood and that to think, you know what, it's worth a punt.
I think at their time,
8 events, isn't it?
Yeah.
8 events.
So they technically what they wanted to do is put together 8 WGCs.
Yes, that's what they want, don't they?
In team format.
Yeah, and they've got some potentially good courses to play. Not the top courses, but they, you know, PGA Tour have got pretty much a monopoly on most of them. So, but there's plenty of opportunity. And to be honest, first events in London at the Centurion Club. If you talk about fans' opportunity, I reckon there'll be plenty of opportunity to go and watch that.
Oh yeah, there will be.
There's not going to be loads of players, so you'll be able to see, you know, some of the best players in the world. What we're saying is, buying backing clubs comps a good way to influence political views and game fans. You can see why they've backed it. Lots of new golf fans aren't tied to most. Yes, yeah, correct. 365 outing to yes, yeah, why not? I don't mind going to Centurion for a little watcheroo if we can get it. If it works in the schedules.
And this is the thing. It, like, they made the IPL for in cricket for exciting, obviously big money, but like, you know, let's get the best in the world. I know the PGA Tour is the best in the world, but
they're not all there every week. It's not like Premier League darts where you get to see all of them every week.
And I think that's what it was like. You know, the Super League in football and as well that they tried, best in the world plus Spurs. You know, let's have all of the top guys in one place, all playing against each other at the same time. And I get what they were trying to achieve with this, like big money, like big draw. But when there's already PGA Tour really well established, DP World Tour really well established, and all the other tours underneath it, feeding tours, is there the space for?
And will there then be enough to feed? Like, if you're going to think, right, I want to play like Euro Pro Tour, Challenge Tour, DP World.
Yeah.
Then I want to go to the PGA Tour to then
go to the Saudi
So then
Golf
it's
League.
like,
where does it sit in the hierarchy?
Where's the feed? Where's the feed
How
from
do you
that?
fit? Yeah, and do you go right? I want to play these on the PGA Tour, and then I want to play this Saudi, and then I want to play this DP.
Well, that's what they're trying to stop, isn't it? That's what they're trying to stop.
But also, they're going to have some people in that Saudi league. Like, by no means he's like an amazing golfer and he's won stuff on the PGA Tour. But Robert Garrigus,
Yeah.
who's turning up to watch Robert Garrigus play golf? But if they're going to do it in a like, I don't know, team format where you can only spend so much money or whatever else, you can only have.
It's going to be a draft.
So then all of a sudden you're going to have like 2 really good, 2 not so good, and then the 2 at the bottom are going to be like, you're here for a year, you'll get paid, and then you're out.
Because they're going to replace.
Where do they go?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, isn't it?
Where do they go?
Because if they lose their PGA Tour card on their
I'm not being funny,
DPL,
but Robert Garrigus got a long way down the rankings now anyway.
I think, yeah, well, the chat that I heard was 15 out of the top 100 have signed up for it. They haven't released who they are because a lot of them are obviously still under contract. 45 days tomorrow or yesterday until the first event, and 45 days is the release clause from PGA Tour, 30 days European Tour. Where's Garrigus?
He's currently 1,053rd in the world.
in the world rankings.
Is he really?
Not
Surprised he's that low, but that again just shows he hasn't won much this season, doesn't it? In the last couple of years.
What did he do? So
Still probably won $1 million every year.
Oh, like no doubt.
PGA.
But like, it's one of those. It's like
Sav's saying near me then. In the world.
I reckon you're above him, Sam.
Yeah,
Especially the
definitely.
amount of practice you do.
So.
By the way, loving these new tops. By the way.
Oh yeah, they are.
Ryan was a bit
walked
jealous
in and
of
was
that.
like, they're brilliant. I can't deal with the logo being out of the colourway, but other than that, wicked.
I quite like the logo like this.
Don't get
I
started.
stick that.
Don't get started.
But like, here we are, Garrus. Like, he's had a top 16, one top 16 in as much as I can scroll. And
What, in terms of all the others are MCs, are they?
MCs or 72. 52.
You know Robert Garrigus isn't setting the world on fire because none of us are picking him on a weekly basis.
I've never even heard of him.
Have you really not? Is he in the spreadsheet? Is he
No.
in the spreadsheet?
Oh, of course he is.
100%.
Let's have a look.
You don't think he
I
is?
don't think he's in the spreadsheet.
Ready?
I don't think he's been. I don't think he's. I think he will be in the spreadsheet.
He's in the spreadsheet. Of course he is.
Who's picked him?
Marcus.
He probably won that.
Yeah, probably won.
Yeah.
3 years
But
ago.
you know, this is the thing. And if you're right, just to sort of wrap up the work Saudi thing, they want the best of the best in there, like because it wants to be like this really big marquee. Like we've got everyone that's brilliant, but they can't do it because like
It
you
just
can't.
it boils down to like, do you care where the money's come from or don't you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
On a personal level, do you care where it's come from?
Yeah.
If you don't,
go for it.
go and take it.
Yeah.
And if you don't care about whether you can play
But if you,
PGA and,
yeah,
like,
and if you
majors
get,
again,
and
then
if it comes out of that, and then you want to drop back into professional golf, and they don't let you,
Then you've got that's the thing, isn't it?
it's like wow, like
They're making a big
you
decision.
need to get some major cash behind you at that point.
Yeah. Very difficult. Very difficult. But and again, this is why it's an amazing topic, and we won't fully know the answer until first events start happening.
All I'll say is that I'm quite happy to take their place on the PJ Tour.
I'm quite happy to take their place in the Saudi League.
yeah.
I don't mind. I play the 8 events and then
I'd
not
quite like to go PJ Tour. I'd take like somebody's exemptions, like Mickelson's exemptions into stuff.
Yeah, you
Well,
pick
I'll
your-
just have his career.
Can I just have his future career with 12 events?
I'll even get rid of his media rights. I don't.
You'd even play left-handed.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
Augusta. You've got a chance to play Augusta, but you have
Yeah,
to
but-
play it left-handed.
But
You
only,
know?
yeah.
only on Thursday and Friday.
yeah, you can only play 2
They would
days.
hate me. There'd be so many divots.
It's dark, Mr. Trent. You teed off at 7 o'clock.
Somebody got more golf balls, please.
Brilliant. So, like, great to have everybody back in the chat. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. That pretty much wraps us up for the chat. Good topic of the week. I think the Saudi thing will rumble on and rumble
Always.
on, and it will happen, and we'll judge the proof in the pudding, won't we, to see if it is an exciting format. For me, it doesn't have to be the best players in the world to be an exciting format.
No.
If the format is correct and it's close, I could watch amateur golf if the product was right.
Yeah.
I think TV production, commentary, the way it's presented to us as fans is massively important, because if they get that right,
Ooh, that
Who's
would be
gonna-
another one.
who's
Who's
picking
going
it
to
up?
show it?
yeah, exactly. Whoever,
Will-
I bet it'll be free to air to someone. They won't sell that.
Will Sky pick it up?
No.
Probably not.
No,
which
they,
means
they can. So you might end up being on BBC. You might end up being on ITV,
BBC,
Channel 4, Channel 5,
yeah,
Netflix,
I would see
whatever.
more
I don't
like an ITV4 type
Amazon.
thing, or Amazon would love that.
Mhm.
Maybe BT Sport.
But yeah, again, interesting to see. So there we go. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's going on in the next week? Any golf? Monday. You're playing Monday. Texas Scramble.
I am playing Monday Texas Scramble.
I wrote
Yes.
your name on the start sheet today. You're taking off the
Yes.
18th. I think you're welcome.
Teeing off for the 18th.
Yeah, came in officially random in the draw.
Teeing off for the 18th. What a joy.
There you go. Should be
We'll
fun.
finish.
Yeah, it'd be fun. What is it? It's
Captain's Charity Scramble.
Captain's
Play
Charity.
some scramble, eat some burgers, go home.
Exactly. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Love a
Always
scramble.
good.
You had a nice win in the first
Yes.
round of the Suffolk PGA
Yeah.
match play.
On Sunday, played at Bury. Yeah, it was good. Played all right. Played solid. Shot level, I think.
Levelish, good.
So yeah, 1, 5 and 4 through to round 2. Either got Rob Pritchard
Okay.
or Tim Cooper.
Pritchard.
You reckon?
Yep. That's my prediction. My
It
prediction.
means
Yeah.
nothing to you guys at home, probably, but you know, these two just have a chat amongst themselves while
But-
we're live.
Match play, 1. Well done.
5 and 4 as well is very, very good.
Very good.
I think I
Five
get some
fours.
money for getting through round 1 as well.
Do you?
So I think I only get my entry fee back, but that's fine.
That's
fine.
enough.
That's
Oh.
all right.
In another news, we got accepted today for the Better Ball.
Yes. You got accepted. I'm going to turn up and
No, we got accepted as a pairing.
pairing.
So tea time incoming.
Nice. Can we not be 8 o'clock in the morning, please?
Yeah,
this
that'd
time?
be good.
That was savage. A long way to go. You going to come down to Caddy for that one?
Yes, where are we going?
Cruise Hill?
Cool. I don't know what for.
Middlesex.
Fabulous. Sounds good.
Middlesex.
PJ.
Are you playing this week?
Football.
No.
No.
No, I'm going to Sheringham.
Are you playing the scramble?
No, I'm going to Sheringham for the weekend. So going there on Saturday morning for the weekend, back on Monday afternoon because it's bank holiday. It's Dad's 70th birthday, my
Nice.
10-year wedding anniversary, all the things.
All the things. Fabulous.
So yeah, taking the
Top
Your
draw.
birthday.
and it's your birthday. Your birthday on
Friday. I've got the godmum over from America to see the little one.
Nice. Yes.
Fabulous.
That's good.
Cooking barbecue.
Hopefully so. Weather's supposed to be good this weekend.
Yes, it
So
is.
Should be all good.
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell, we shall see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.